Hey, it's Mike Duffy here from don'tgethacked.ca. There we go. There. Anyway, still troubleshooting Microsoft Office issues. Welcome back. It is Thursday, January 5th, 2023. I don't have the fancy camera or a fancy microphone hooked up, so the video quality is broke, and then microphone, I have no idea how this microphone quality is going to sound like. So anyway, just want to, a lot of people are complaining about their computers being slow, and they're running Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, possibly Windows 11. So if you're a Windows user, I'm both. I have both Windows and Macs, as well as iPhones and Android phones. So I've got everything because I need to know the best recommendations to give to the end user about how to use these devices and to keep them running smoothly, because people say, hey, I got brand new computers and they're slow. Probably because you bought the wrong computer. But we can tweak. We can make your computer run faster by tweaking the operating system for performance. So it just depends what device you're using and a whole bunch of other factors. Anyway, but PSA for everybody. Get off Windows 7, get off Windows 8. Those operating systems are no longer supported, and your computer is going to run slow if it's on Windows 7 or Windows 8, and you're probably going to have issues with websites loading properly. You can still, if your computer supports it, we never know. If your computer supports it, we can always upgrade you to Windows 10 using your license key on Windows 7 or Windows 8. Also, your Windows 7 or Windows 8 license key is also good for Windows 11. So if your computer is good enough, powerful enough to run Windows 11, I suggest you go to Windows 11. But not every computer running Windows 7, 8, or 10 is compatible with Windows 11. So there's a little, 20-minute check work to see what operating system your computer should be running. Yesterday, I remet a 7 or 8-year-old laptop running Windows 7. We did a little bit of optimization, did a little bit of cleanup, removed the antivirus. It upgraded to Windows 10 without a problem. That's not always the case, so I stress that you should always have an up-to-date operating system. Your computer, your internet experience is what most people use their computers for. Going on the internet, going to websites. There's a ton of different website technologies these days. Not all websites load properly in Firefox or Chrome or Opera or all these other browsers. So in order to understand how your computer's going to, you can go buy a brand new computer tomorrow, great. But not everybody's in that financial situation, and sometimes they need their old system working until they can't use it anymore, and then they'll upgrade. So in that case, sometimes it's best to start with a clean slate, and we can put fast parts in your existing computer, do a clean Windows 10 or 11 install, and then get you up. And I'm not going to install Windows 7 for you. I'm not going to install Windows 8. It's got to be Windows 10 or Windows 11. And your computer's got to be powerful enough to run other Windows 10 or 11. And if not, then you're going to go into at least a new computer. New entry-level computers, probably $700, $800, no matter if it's a desktop or a laptop. You're going to be looking at that. And it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but to a lot of small business owners, I get a lot of pushback. So I can charge you half of a new computer to fix up an old one, or I can charge you the cost of a new computer. So anyway, always have an up-to-date operating system. As when it turned January 1st, 2023, and I've had a bunch of people say, my Microsoft Office doesn't work, this doesn't work, these websites don't work. They are missing updates. Sometimes the updates are easy to install. We can also automate them. So automation is really installing software that will force your computer to install updates rather than relying on Microsoft. Anyway, we're at 4 minutes. I have to go to do service calls, and I've got meetings tonight. So I just thought I'm a little bit late on my daily live stream, but that's just because I had meetings all morning, and I've been trying to fix computers remotely to save my time and not have to drive an hour to see each computer. So make sure you're on for security, speed, performance, to have full enjoyment of your computer. Windows 10, Windows 11, make sure it's fully up to date. If you're a Linux user, you got a bunch of different things to deal with. And if you're a Mac user, it's completely different discussion when you're a Mac user. But for Windows computers, which most of my customers are on, updates, update, make sure it's up to date, make sure it's got enough horsepower to run Windows 10 and 11. If we're having glitches with software, best idea, new hard drive, solid state, clean install, and see if the computer is even worth it. If the computer is not worth upgrading, then I'm not going to charge you for it, and we're just going to sell you a new computer and then get all your data moved over to the new computer. So hello for anybody watching. I just want to make sure that if you're a Windows user, you've got a computer that is fast enough for what you need it to do, and using an old slow computer is going to drive you crazy. And it's very cost effective to at least upgrade an old computer and do a clean install of Windows 10 or 11 and get, just clean out all the junk. 10, 15 years ago, we used to, like back in the Windows 8, Windows 7, back in the day, we used to spend time performance tuning your computer, performance tuning the software, because we couldn't really do upgrades. But now we can upgrade to solid state, and memory is really cheap, and for $100 or less, upgrade the memory in your computer and double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever, and make sure your computer's fast enough for what you needed to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll check in with I'll do another daily live stream tomorrow, and if you have any questions about your website, your social media, like computers, phones, printers, tablets. I'm going to go set up a tablet for a restaurant owner right now. So I got to leave in about 5 minutes to drive half an hour and go set up a tablet for a restaurant. If you got any questions, go to our website. We have a contact us form. Send us your questions. I will give you complimentary advice. I will tell you, how to, if you need to speed up your computer, this is what you do. If you need a new computer, here's a couple of computer options. Go check your local stores to see what the pricing's like. I will give you complimentary advice. I just want to make sure everybody who is watching, all existing clients, all potential new clients, anybody watching our season 1 of our YouTube show, if you like, I'm here to give you advice and not waste your time. I want you to have professional advice. And that's really it, because at the end of the day, I'll help you fix your stuff. I just want to make sure you're not wasting your own time trying to fix something that doesn't want to be fixed. Anyway, have a good day.